Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going for it all. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Line getting set on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a beautiful throw and catch on.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all this.
He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got play.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look. Got some room in to the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive play.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And, David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offense is...
2nd down coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Florida. First down here for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They go to the ground. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
What a big...
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Touch pass on the run. Running toward the tape. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole War Chant will be rocking this place. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei using the quick game. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I love the timing routes. A nice curl route, great throw, and then catch.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working.
First down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I love that.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown! Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
Off he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Noles. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. They're going to run it. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Touch pass to the receiver. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
It's so important this offense is able to...
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To throw, it's Uiagalelei. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Going up top on first down. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Seminoles have moved it inside the 20. He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Benson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up, and he's got it! Touchdown Seminoles! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try. The offense lining up for a first down play. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's out past the 35. Can anyone catch him? The 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, no! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't.
Welcome, everyone, to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... First down here for the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right...
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made... Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
It's complete. Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. And he'll... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Got the quick pass. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Schwartz. Afterburner's coming. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. This offense has a 2nd down play. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Quick pass on the fly motion. Smashes through the tackle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sidelines. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown Seminoles! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this,
the Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
well, I know that one fell incomplete, but
the incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. Right down the middle. And they will score! Touchdown, Noles! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football maybe.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
And that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.